Hello everyone, today I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the house, me and Svetlan. Quite a few of you asked to see the house from the inside, and at first I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to share the inside of the house, but then I realized that you're gonna see it anyway, because I'm gonna do quite a few videos on DIYing things like the kitchen and the bedroom and all of that, so I realized you're gonna see it eventually, so why not showing you now before I do all the jobs. But before I do that, I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the outside. By the way, this is Svetlan and he's up for adoption, so if you know anybody that's looking for a sweet, big, kind dog, then he might be the one for you, and I will leave the links of the association that you know, deals with him in the description bar. And no, I'm not gonna keep him, I'm just a foster mom for the time being. So this is the house from the outside, which I think you probably already saw from the previous videos, and this is the new fence that I put up for Svetlan. As you can see, the house is in need of a big paint job, and let me know in the comments which color you think would go well with the house. I'm thinking of just going for a plain cream and then possibly changing the colors of the doors and not the windows, but we'll see. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the next big job, to repaint the house. I have a beautiful view of the mountains over there, and I can't wait for summer to arrive and all of this to be even more green. And then I have a beautiful view over there as well, and all of this garden is also part of the property. Here there's a little spot where to put tools and wood, but I'm thinking that's probably gonna be moved somewhere else, maybe in the next few months, I don't know yet. I'm trying to finish up and burn all that wood that's remaining, because it's like really old and not very good wood, but yeah, for now this is like a tool shed kind of thing. And then on the side of the house there's this little patch that's quite sunny, there's quite a bit of sun, so I'm thinking I'm gonna put the raised beds here. And I just saw that the greenhouse, the little greenhouse, just flew away because it was so windy today. Where were you wanting to go, huh? And then on the back of the house there's this big kind of field that you might remember from my second last video. I said that I'm planning to add to the house, so it's still in the works, it's not mine yet, but yeah, it would be, the house is there and up to here, and all of this would be added, and also this part here with trees. And I would love to I don't know what I would do here, but here I would probably plant a lot of fruit trees and hazelnut trees and figs, and yeah, I just cannot wait for that. The tree was definitely my favorite part of the house when I first saw it from the outside, and also this huge, this huge table. I'm planning to remove all of this, and on the bottom is like a really not nice wood, so I'm planning to put some like thick and nice wood. This here is definitely another job to add to the list, to redo this fencing thing and like put wood instead. I find it so ugly and I cannot wait to get rid of it. You coming? Come. And now for the inside of the house. As I did mention in one of my last videos, the house was redone new from head to toe, so that was one of the things that kind of convinced me to go for it. It's very rare to find houses this like kind of isolated yet renovated and new for that kind of price, and with, you know, no neighbors and all of that. So yeah, when I came inside I was like, wow, they just redid everything. So there are 2 rooms downstairs and 2 rooms upstairs. There's the kitchen on the side. So this is my beautiful kitchen with the wood stove. The house is heated solely by wood, so there's one in the kitchen and one in the living room, but this one is better. The only thing about this kitchen is that I don't really like it, and I don't really like the modern style. I am more of a rustic kind of girl, and I also don't like this huge gap that there's here. So my idea, and let me know what you think, is to raise a tiny bit the window, or better close a little bit of the window, so that I can put here the sink and like make a just a one kind of working area, and then just have that as a kitchen, and then put shelves on top. It's a shame to lose a little bit of light, because you're gonna notice in this house, although there's a lot of windows, not a lot of light comes through, and that's an usual thing with mountain houses. I guess the windows are kind of weirdly placed to keep the heat during winter. I don't really know, but yeah, it's gonna be a shame to lose a little light, but I think it's going to be worth it. And then on the other side we have the living room, and here's the living room. Definitely one of my favorite parts of the house. The couch was already here. I'm not a big fan of the color, but I'm thinking eventually I might re-tapestry it, but I don't know, we'll see. It's not a priority. And then we have the second wood stove, the chest that I worked on the last video, and then on this side it's kind of the music area. And what I'm thinking is to put a bookshelves here, and so put just a lot of shelves and fill them with books. I think it's gonna look very nice. But what I like the most about the living room is this view. It just makes me so happy. And I've planted some basil cinnamon seeds, which they are starting to grow. I mean, it's still quite cold, but they are slowly showing up. In every room I have different kinds of plants. This one is definitely dying. I must say I'm not great at house plants, and they don't really seem to like it here. I think it's because it's too cold, but hopefully this summer they're gonna do a little bit better if that one survives. I don't know. Do you think it's gonna make it? So coming up the stairs, there's two rooms. This is the main bedroom, or better, Svetlan's bedroom. Very simple. It's just a bed that was here already. I got that wardrobe, and then this carpet, majestic carpet that I found at a thrift store, probably one of the best finds ever. I just love it. And yeah, I am gonna redo the bed. I think I'm gonna make like a wooden frame with drawers on the bottom. And the cool thing about this place is that not only has those wooden beams all in show, it has also this cute little storage place. It's like 1.5 meters wide, and I don't know yet what I'm gonna use it for. Probably not for storage, because I don't have that much stuff. Maybe like a reading room or something like that. But yeah, that's a cool project up there. Go to the studio. This one was another room when I arrived, but I removed everything. There was a bed and wardrobes and all of that, and now I'm gonna make it as my studio. So it's basically the same as my bedroom, but yeah, there's not much at the moment. This couch was in the kitchen, and this is my little jewelry studio at the moment, which is a total mess because I need more space and I need to be more organized. If you didn't know, I make jewelry for a living, and until now I've always been nomad, so it's always been a bit of a headache to find the space to work, and like then you have to pack everything and then unpack everything. So I couldn't be happier with having a studio, and also I'm planning to make like a sewing place and, you know, just kind of a DIY crafty room. And this room also has that little storage place, which here I can show you because there's the stairs. And yeah, so here it is. There's the printer there and some random junk, my sewing machine, and yeah, I don't know what to do with this space either. It's not tall enough for me to stand up. It's about, I don't know, 1.20 meters. But yeah, if you have any ideas, then do let me know. So going downstairs, we have a cute, tiny little bathroom with a shower. And yeah, there's not much to say about this other than I love that you can see outside and that you can see the trees when you have a shower. The only tiny issue with this bathroom is that the roof is very low. So if you are taller than like 175, then you would bump your head on the roof. I don't really know how to fix that. The only thing that I can think about is that perhaps since it is this low, then maybe it would be good to add a bathtub, so that at least people that are tall can at least, you know, lie down and have a bath. I don't know yet, but yeah, I think that down there's rock, so yeah, I need to figure out if that would be possible. And downstairs we have the kind of workshop, kind of cellar, that's a mess, and it has a lot of things that were here when I arrived. And you probably saw in the first video there was a kitchen here, and I removed it all, and I'm thinking of just having like a cool workshop slash fermentation room slash, you know, potato room, but yeah, I still need to organize it. So I hope that you enjoyed this little tour of the house, and do let me know in the comments which color you think I should go for the outside of the house, because I think I'm gonna go and pick it up possibly next week, so it'd be nice to get some feedback. And thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring another video. If you don't already know, Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes to choose from. The classes range on topics such as photography, design, illustration, but also freelancing. I personally use Skillshare to learn how to crochet and to improve my watercolor technique, and also, since my last video, I did get myself the materials to start cyanotyping, and I did make my first print, which was so much fun. And I learned about this process through a Skillshare course called Intro to Cyanotypes, Creating Beautiful Botanical Prints with Ease by Sarah Rafferty. And I think it's addicting, and I love how she went into details about every single step of the process, so it kind of made me feel like I knew what I was doing. Since last week I started the course Botanical Illustration, Paint a Colorful Garden with Watercolor and Gouache by Sarah Boccaccini Meadows, which is an artist that I already followed and loved. She's amazing, you should go and check her out if you don't know her. And this course really makes me want to go and sit outside in the garden with my watercolor palette and start sketching. What I love about Skillshare is that all the courses are around an hour long, and they are divided in smaller bite-sized sections, so that you can start and stop and pick it up at any time. And also, one of my favorite things is that you can upload your own work after watching the course, and also look at other people's work, so you can get some inspiration and feedback. Skillshare is always launching new classes, so every time you log in, you can find something that appeals to you, and also it has no ads, so you can just concentrate on your learning. Most importantly, it's very affordable. With their annual subscriptions, it's less than $10 a month. So if you are wanting to join this growing community of learners, the first 1,000 subscribers to click on the link on the description bar will get a free trial of their premium membership. So which course are you planning to take next? Huh? Alright, we are done for today. Thanks again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and we shall see you very soon. This is how my days look lately. Help! 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 Oh God. Yes.